Hey everyone, so I was looking for a telescope that wouldn't break the bank but still gave me those crisp, clear views of the night sky. You know, the kind where you can actually see the craters on the moon or pick out Saturn's rings without squinting. Most of the budget scopes I tried just ended up being frustrating. Either the optics were blurry, the mount wobbled like a shopping cart with a wonky wheel, or the setup felt like assembling IKEA furniture blindfolded. I was starting to think that getting a decent telescope meant either shelling out a small fortune or settling for something that would only leave me feeling disappointed. Then I found this Celestron Nexstar 6se bundle, and honestly, it's been a total game changer. I mean, it's been a solid upgrade. The link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really sold me was how straightforward it was to set up. Unlike some other scopes where you're hunting for parts or reading a manual thicker than a Stephen King novel, this one practically unpacks itself. The tripod is sturdy, the mount moves smoothly, and the whole thing stays put even when you're nudging it to track a planet. I remember the first time I took it out, I was a bit skeptical about how easy it would be to get started, but within 20 minutes, I was already aligning the scope and starting to explore the sky. I've taken it out to my backyard and even to a dark sky spot an hour away, and it's held up without any complaints. The 6-inch mirror gives you that sweet spot where you get great detail without lugging around something the size of a small refrigerator. It's portable enough to toss in the back seat but powerful enough to show you Jupiter's bands or the Orion Nebula in decent clarity. One thing that surprised me was the Goto technology. You know, the part where the scope actually finds objects for you? Yeah, it works. I'm not talking about some gimmicky feature that only half works. This thing locks onto targets fast and keeps them centered while you observe. I was a bit of a skeptic at first, wondering if it would really make a difference, but the convenience of having the scope guide me to different celestial objects has been amazing. I've used it to spot galaxies like Andromeda and globular clusters like M13, and the alignment process was way easier than I expected. The built-in GPS helps it figure out where it is and what's visible, which is a nice touch if you're not up for manual star hopping. Plus, the Nexstar software gets regular updates, so it stays current with new celestial events. I love how it doesn't just stop at planet tracking, it also gives you access to a database of thousands of objects, from nebulae to star clusters, making it really easy to plan your stargazing sessions. The optics are where this bundle really shines. The 6se comes with a StarBright XLT coating, which basically means more light gets through to your eye, giving you brighter and sharper images. I compared it side by side with a cheaper 5-inch scope, and the difference was noticeable. Stars aren't just pinpricks, they've got a little more sparkle, and planets like Mars and Venus show actual color, not just a washed-out blob. The included mirror packs in the bundle are a nice bonus too, giving you extra eyepieces to swap between wide-angle views and high-magnification close-ups. This means you can go from taking in the vast expanse of a galaxy to zooming in on the intricate details of a planetary surface without needing to invest in additional accessories. It's really impressive how much of a difference these small details make in the overall viewing experience. Now, I won't lie, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. First, the power cord runs on 8AA batteries, which can drain fast if you're out all night. I ended up grabbing a rechargeable battery pack to avoid running through a forest's worth of alkalines. It's not a major issue, but it's something to consider, especially if you plan on doing extended viewing sessions. Second, while the Goto system is great, it's not perfect in areas with heavy light pollution. If you're in the city, you might need to manually nudge it a bit to get the best views. But honestly, those are minor quirks in an otherwise solid package. Overall, this Celestron Nexstar 6se bundle is a fantastic middle ground telescope for someone who wants quality without the hassle. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's far from the most expensive, and the performance justifies the price. Whether you're a beginner looking to explore the cosmos or an intermediate stargazer wanting a reliable scope, this one's worth considering. The balance between portability, ease of use, and optical quality makes it a hard deal to pass up. It's become my go-to for impromptu backyard viewing sessions or more planned astronomy nights with friends. If you're curious and want to dive into the world of stargazing without breaking the bank or getting overwhelmed by complicated setups, this could be your perfect starting point. If you're curious, you can find all the details in the link below. Happy stargazing!